Eight of Swords, Six of Cups. Let's try to remember, like, all right. So for the cards here, it's mental trap, fear, self doubt, feeling stuck. And the Six of Cups is nostalgia, emotional connection, past memories, and innocence. So what these cards say is C feels a strong emotional pull towards you, one kind of rooted in warmth and familiarity, but or shared history that you guys have. The Six of Cups shows that they reflect on you as with fondness and softness, but that Eight of Swords kind of suggests that they're feeling stuck or unsure of how to act on those feelings. Um, they may be fears or insecurities or some sort of circumstance kind of keeping them mentally paralyzed. So the feelings are sincere, but something, maybe something from the past, a past wound, is kind of holding him back from expressing them. Or see, sorry, uh, they might need some time to shift in perspective or to feel to free themselves from like their past doubt. Did I not? Okay, Magician and Queen of Cups. Just give me a second. Okay, so the Magician here, it's about manifestation, power, focus, resourcefulness, and taking initiative. And the Queen of Cups is about intuition, emotional depth, compassion, and inner knowing. So what's coming up is a moment where your your power and your intuition are gonna align. So the Magician signals that you'll soon have everything you need to make something happen. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, somebody just walked right by me. whether whether it's like a goal or conversation or like a shift in direction. And the Queen of Cups adds that emotional sensitivity and that intuitive flow, uh, helping you move through a heart-centered confidence. So the doors, a door's opening. Door seems to be opening right now, and you're the only one with that key. So trust both your skill and intuition. Is what's coming up is both. It's coming up with intention and care. Got the Eight of Swords and Three of Swords. Okay, so Eight of Swords there is like feeling trapped, mental fog, stuck thinking, or fear of action. The Three of Swords is about heartbreak, emotional pain, and like disappointment and grief. So like right now, D is emotionally overwhelmed. Something he's might be mentally stuck. Like the Eight of Swords is showing that he's or they feel unable to move forward for some reason. Like they're trapped in a loop of their own thoughts. And paired with that with the Three of Swords, it's it's like there's a heartache or a disappointment weighing in on them. So whether it's from your connection or something else in their life, but D's sitting on a place of like hurt and confusion. So he's not in a, or D's not in a clear headspace right now. They're processing something painful. I don't see a way. They don't see a way to get out of it right now. So just give them space. They may be too closed off right now. So to act any with clarity. Queen of Swords and the Hanged Man reversed. Okay, so Scorpio. The cards here, clarity, boundaries, honesty, emotional detachment with that Queen of Swords. And the Hangman reverse, it's a stagnation, resistance, or avoidance, and that fear of letting go. So right now, love may feel cold or distant with that Queen of Swords. Shows a need or a habit of staying guarded. So you may be approaching love with some like logic first, trying to protect your heart And the Hangman reverse reveals the resistance to surrender or change. Someone's holding onto an old way of thinking or avoiding vulnerability. So love wants truth and growth, but something's stuck. You're been a little guarded, or someone else has been avoiding emotional depth. So this may be time to kind of shift that perspective or just release what isn't flowing. Or yeah, Scorpio. General reading Faye, yes, you a right after Josephine. Just give me a second. Okay, so the Ten of Wands is about overwhelmed, burden, carrying too much, and exhaustion. And then Two of Swords is indecision, an emotional block, an avoidance, or at a crossroads. So uh, he kind of sees you as someone who's carrying a lot, maybe either emotionally or mentally, or even within the relationship, whatever it is that you guys have. The Ten of Swords shows he senses your effort, but also your exhaustion. Either with that Two of Swords, he may see you as guarded or unsure, like you're keeping feelings in or avoiding a decision. There's a sense of emotional weight and a silence between you two. So he views you as a strong but overburdened by something, and unsure what to do. So he may be waiting for you to open up or something, but like also unsure of how to reach you. That makes sense there, Josephine. Four of Swords with Three of Cups reversed. Just give me a second. Okay. The Four of Swords, it's about rest, recovery, reflection, and mental resets. Three of Cups is about disconnection and balance in friendships, overindulgence, and feeling left out. You may be in a period where like solitude is needed more than social time. The Four of Swords here showing a need to rest or pull pull back a little bit. You know, your mind or body is calling you for stillness. And with the Three of Cups reversed, there could be some tension in a social circle, um, or like feeling like you're not fully belonging. This isn't like a time for overstimulation. It's kind of right now. It's a time for recharge and reflect. So just take a break from trying to please others right now, or stay connected if it's draining you. Um, Solitude's going to bring you a little clarity, and from there you'll be able to reconnect on your own terms. You got Wrath. You got Four of Wands reversed with the Lovers. All right. So Wrath is obviously like anger, suppressed emotion, an eruption, or an internal conflict. The Four of Wands reverse is about instability, tensions at home, lack of celebration, discomfort in safe places. And then the Lovers, relationship choices, emotional bonds, alignment, or a division, something. So your dreams may uh, kind of be revealing your anger or tension that hasn't been fully expressed. That wrath here points something's boiling underneath the surface. The Four of Wands reverse kind of suggests that this could be rooted in a place or a relationship that once felt stable but now feels kind of off, because of the Lovers here brings that emotional connection into that picture. So your subconscious might be working through some stress, maybe about a relationship or a major choice or some emotional imbalance. So the dreams aren't really random here. They're kind of an emotional pressure release in symbols. So just pay attention what shows up or who shows up. There's likely a deeper choice you're feeling or been holding back. You got Warning. You got the Queen of Wands with Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So, warning is about, caution, red flags, that intuitive alert, and protection also. Crows are trying to protect when they start warning. Queen of Wands, confidence, leadership, boldness, and magnetism. And then the Ten of Pentacles is about legacy, stability, long-term success, and family matters. So together, they're all saying it's a strong energy, kind of around success and confidence. But the warning here is kind of urging you to stay alert. So the Queen of Wands shows that you're in a really good, powerful position. Others may be like drawn to your fire or depend on your leadership. And then the Ten of Pentacles points to a long-term goal or some family dynamic. But paired with that Oracle card, there may be something or maybe someone affecting your foundation or trying to benefit from your stability. So just trust your gut. You're on a good path, but just be mindful of who you let close. Just protect your energy and your legacy, especially around money, family, and like long-term plans. So your reading here says, sweet disasters. You're welcome. Alrighty. Who watches the watch? You're up next. Did you have a question? Just general. What's in store for the future? Okay. Got territory. Okay. For the clarifiers, death reversed, and Ten of Cups. Okay. So for territory, it's about boundaries, protection, personal space, and asserting that control. Death reverse is about resistance to change, fear of transformation, and holding on. And the Ten of Cups, it's about emotional fulfillment, harmony, and ideal future, deep connections. So here it's kind of saying that the future brings that potential for emotional fulfillment and harmony, but only if you're willing to claim your space. That territory card here kind of reminding you that stand your ground. This is your life to shape. The death reverse kind of showing resistance to letting go of something outdated, even though your heart wants peace and happiness. Kind of like showing it here on the Ten of Cups. There's a really good future waiting, but you're gonna have to let something die off to reach it. So just draw the line, draw your lines, draw your boundary, make your little territory to release what's weighing you down and protect your vision. So your happiness is worth defending. That's what it's telling you here. Who watches the watch? Protection. The Fool reversed. And the King of Cups reversed. Okay. All right. Just give me a second so I can gather my thoughts. All right. So, the cards for protection, it's about guarding that heart. Aw. Yeah. Yeah, protection is like that, guarding your heart and like your spiritual defense, It's also about caution and then that shielding energy. The full reverse is about hesitation, like fear of risk, emotional immaturity, and holding back. Then the King of Cups reverse is about that emotional imbalance, a manipulation, a moodiness, or like that stressed feeling. So the love energy around you right now is kind of cautious, and then the protection oracle right here shows that your heart may be kind of guarded. It's either out of self-preservation or because you're learning to be careful. That full reverse right here kind of says that you're like some you or someone connected to you is kind of afraid to take that big leap or start something new. And then that King of Cups reverse adds that emotional turbulence, um, kind of hinting at someone who may not be emotionally available or even trustworthy at the moment. So just protect your heart is a good choice right now. So love may be around, but it's not balanced yet. Uh, don't lower your guard for like someone who can't meet you with maturity and emotional clarity right now. Yeah. Just guard your heart. You got influence. Okay. King of Wands with Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Just give me a second so I can gather my thoughts. Okay. So, influence, it's about, persuasion and pressure and outside forces, the sway of an opinion. The King of Wands, it's about leadership, bold action, charisma, and a vision. Four of Pentacles reverse, so that's about letting go, about releasing control, vulnerability, and opening up. So reconciliation is possible, but it may depend on who holds the most influence. So the card suggests outside opinions or internal power struggle were at play. The King of Wands kind of brings that strong will and confidence. Someone may need to take the leadership role and be bold. And the Four of Pentacles reverse signals like the need to release past control or a grudge or that fear of vulnerability. So if both of you can let go and lead with truth, that instead of ego, that reconciliation is going to be within reach. So, but someone needs to take that first step, that confident step, without letting others decide for them. If that makes sense there, Kate?